Hello, Senior Stoner fans. This is the real Senior Stoner back at you for a new product review. This is straight off the holiday. This is the OG 4 2.0 Generation 3 Vaporizer Kit by This Thingrips. Wow, this one looks cool. It's for bigger ripping, immediate heating. It's got the lava quartz dual atomizer, and it's designed for extracts. What do you think of this baby? Here's how it looks. Comes with its own case for standing it up. It's got a pretty nice case that has a compartment for all the parts. So what we'll be doing right now is we'll be untaping the security strap, which comes with it. That's a nice feature to have when you buy a device that's, I would think, over $50. You'd want a security strap, some type of thing that says you're not getting a device that's used. So this is an increased security. Take it open one at a time, one piece at a time. Here we go. Case off to the side. Let's expose each individual component and talk about it. First off, we have the unit itself, which contains the battery. It's quite ergonomic. It's a twist-off top to a dual lava quartz atomizer. I don't see a splash guard, but it's a long enough top that we should be okay. It is steel on steel, you should note, and the atomizer connects right up into the battery, which looks like a standard 510 battery, or 710, whatever, a standard battery. It comes with an extra cap, which actually turns it into a pen. So if you guys, interesting, if you're going to be at work and you want to have a discreet vaporizer with you at the daytime, here's your OG 4 2.0 Generation 3 Vaporizer Kit that looks like a fountain pen. That's pretty cool, I must say. I'm just reading here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to expose what comes inside. Charging cable, storage tray, cleaning swabs, and an extra atomizer. And the way I believe this goes in would be like this. You'd want to put the unit in here. Your components could lay on the side, like that. You could even put your dab materials inside the tray as well. So it's a pretty useful sidecar. And if you're taking it on the road, what this becomes instead is kind of what you would call a travel kit. Because what you do is you pick what you're going to use. For example, here's the mouthpiece with splatter guard, okay? Instead of the cap. Mouthpiece with splatter guard. Don't carry the resin. Don't carry the other components, okay? And you can put this unit in and carry it with you wherever you go. So there's a lot of different ways that it's portable. I also like the size. It's very nice, fits right in your hand to go like this. The technology is straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is on. And then it has variable settings. Let's get into the directions so we can learn a little bit more about it. Directions are underneath. Well, we've already talked to you about the components. Let's instead talk about battery and how you use the battery. There is a voltage change. You are able to get 3 temperatures, 3 volts. You're able to get a 6 to 700, a 7 to 800, and an 800. Now that is high for a handheld device. You also get 10 seconds per hit when you hold the button down. So that's a pretty impressive thing for a little device like this. I will say that I've reviewed before the larger brother. This Thingrips the big sister of this one. I think this is a very important addition because it's under $50 on sale. It's personal size. You know what I mean? The other one was the size as thick as this. Okay? Look how thick this one is. So this is truly a pocket portable unit. I really like the fact that you can turn it with the mouthpiece into a pen. That's pretty cool. I'm sure you're all asking, come on, Senior Stoner, take a hit. I'm sure you're all asking that. Well, I guess we're going to have to please the crowd today, aren't we? Let's take a hit. Going to put my ground diamonds. These are special diamonds I have made that are ground because these are the ones I put into my Jimmy joints. Today we're going to put them into the vape. Just enough for one hit because I want to show you all how it works. I've been impressed with devices like this before, and I've not been impressed. We'll see together how good it does. Let's put our mouthpiece back on. This chamber allows you to see your vapor coming, too. Here we go. Here comes the vapor. See the vapor coming up? Like a cotton ball fills it. Pretty cool. Wow. I'm impressed. I am very impressed. It's the fullness of the vapor that's impressing me for a dab pen. A lot of the dab pens don't offer you the flavor. I just want to make sure I'm on the right temperature. The blue. But I think I went through it already. Let's check. A little bit of oil left. But you know, when you get down to that bottom, it might be smarter to wick away the extra instead of going in there for your dab roach. We've spoken about dab roaches before. You know, I don't want it to hurt the taste. You know, you're trying to get that flavor, and I don't want it to hurt the taste. So let's load another dab of a different type. Let's load up some rosin. Let's load up some rosin, give it a different texture, and see how it handles that. See how it handles this. Lay it down in. One of the nice things about this brand is the top of their atomizers is flat. So you can scoop off whatever you see. There's hardly anything left on the tip of that atomizer. That's because of the way they make it, not because I'm so good. Okay, put this away over here. Close this up so it doesn't get hard. Are you ready to take a hit? This is Jersey Gas live rosin. Here we go. Tasty. Tasty. Here's the thing. 2 hits, it's tasty. 3 or 4 hits, it's burned. Be careful. I think all vape pens, when you milk it and try to get that dab roach, you're going to get that horrible taste in your mouth. So be careful. Yep, that's about the end of it. Now, there still might be oil in. Well, with this one, it liquefies dramatically. The rosin really liquefies fast. So let's take another hit. Looks like there's plenty here. Can you see the vapor being made and the bubbling inside? Can you see the bubbling up there? You see the bubbling in there? It actually bubbles. The liquid. Well, as you can see, there's quite a bit of splash already appearing. That is the good thing for the splash guard on this mouthpiece. what you can do right after, now it's getting pretty hot now because I've taken numerous hits. What you can do with a splash guard is right after you're done using it, right after, because it's still wet, you can scoop it with a Q-tip. Right, you have to do it right away, so it's still liquidy. Oh my goodness, so it's still liquidy. Now, there's oil inside the chamber, inside the atomizer as well. I don't want that oil to stay in there. The reason I don't want the oil to stay in there is it's going to get all hard. It's going to get hard just like inside of an E-rig. And what's going to happen if you don't clean it off well on top here is you won't be able to unlock the atomizer. You'll end up having to heat it and heat it and heat it, and you'll get frustrated. So try to clean off the top here really well and the bottom of the mouthpiece. Okay? I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. So positives and negatives on this unit: really slick, really inexpensive, great hits for the price. The negative, careful. 3 or 4 hits, very hot on the atomizer where it meets the battery. Very hot. I'll say it again. Very hot. So be careful. I like that it turns into a pen. I think that that's a nice thing for discreetness. I think for seniors, it's fine. It's an easy pen to use. I will tell you guys that. It's an easy pen to use. Okay, from a vape pen standpoint. Not a lot of moving parts, not a lot to confuse us, and not a lot of screwing things on and off. Atomizer, mouthpiece, battery. Doesn't get much simpler than that. They include the nice kit, which is a perk if you want to use it. Like I said, there's a compartment in it for everything that it comes with. The nice thing about the unit is the price, but from a performance standpoint, I think it does give a little bit. It gives a little bit of a lift. I have to give it that. Than what it's priced at. This unit performs at a higher level than where it is price wise. So hats off to this Thingrips for the OG 4 2.0 vape pen. This is the real Senior Stoner. Cheers.